Okay, welcome 5th graders to another video test review. This is on classifying elements, so make sure you're focused at home, you got your notebookies out, and you're ready to do great on the test here. We just had our American Idol competition, so it's a little emotional right now, but my class staying focused. Alright, here we go. First of all, let's look at the periodic table. The periodic table is arranged by the atomic number, okay? And the atomic number is, it's the number of protons in an atom, okay? That kind of leads us right into what the atom is or what it looks like. We know that matter is made up of atoms, and an atom basically has a nucleus in the middle. The nucleus is made up of protons and neutrons. And then on the outside, like a moon goes around a planet, you have electrons that go around it. Alright? That's pretty much it. And then the periodic table is organized by how many protons are in each one of the elements. Okay? So if you look at your periodic table, if you could have those out. You'll notice it says in right above the letter, it tells you how many protons are in the nucleus. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's how they have organized it. You'll also notice on the periodic table that it's also organized by whether the element is a nonmetal, a metalloid, or a metal. Okay? The blue... Let me see a periodic table, since no one's picking up on my subtle hints. No, I need one out of the book. Okay. One second here. Oh, perfect. Because I think we have a little mistake here in the notes. The blue are metals. Okay, the blue are metals. Okay, so the blue is metals. The yellow are metalloids. Now, metalloids are a combination of metal and non-metal. Okay, the way I helped kids remember it last year, metalloids are like robots, like Transformers. You have in Transformers, the bad guys are called what are the bad guys called in Transformers? Oh, what are the other ones called then? Something oids, isn't there? Oh, I'm way off then. I don't know, bad example, but metalloids kind of sounds like a transformer, and so it's a combination of a car and a robot. That's the way I've taught kids in the past. So metalloids are a combination of metal and non-metal. And then the green are nonmetals. For the test, you're going to have to label the periodic table. Okay? Couple things also you need to know about metals, metalloids, and nonmetals. Metals conduct electricity really well, heat and electricity. Conducting basically means it can carry it. Okay, we talked about in class, like a conductor is like a train, a conductor, and it carries things. Well, metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. They carry heat and electricity well. Okay, if you noticed, wires for your computer and things that you cook on are made of metal. That's because they hold on to electricity and heat very well. Right? Non-metals, on the other hand, are not good conductors of electricity or heat. Like your shirt, that doesn't carry electricity very well. Or another good example, your shirt doesn't carry heat very well. If you were to go outside and you had a metal shirt on, after a while, it would burn you because it would get so hot. Whereas in your cotton shirt that most kids wear, it may get a little bit warm, but because it doesn't conduct heat very well, you can wear it, it's not going to burn you. It may get a little bit warm, but because it isn't a good conductor of heat or electricity, you're not going to get burnt by it. Okay? So that's the difference. Once again, metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Non-metals are not good conductors of heat and electricity. Metalloids, because they are a combination of metals and non-metals, they kind of conduct heat and electricity well. Because they're made up of both of them, they don't do it very well. All right. Let's see here. Periodic table. We talked about all the different kinds of elements there, metals, nonmetals, and metalloids. We talked about conduction of heat and electricity. Atomic number. Now, how do scientists know what the atoms look like inside? Well, they have this thing called the scanning tunneling microscope. And here is a wonderful picture of one here. And you can see what the scanning tunneling microscope does is it shoots out electrons. The electrons shoot out and then they bounce off the objects. Normal microscopes just use light, but because these are using electrons, they're able to get a lot better picture of smaller things. We talked about the atom. The nucleus is in the middle, made up of protons and neutrons. Electrons fly around the nucleus. A molecule is made up of two atoms that are kind of joined together. Okay, they share an electron. You can see these two share this electron right here. So they're actually joined together a little bit because they're sharing that same electron. A particle that contains more than one atom is called a molecule. So if you see more than one atom linked together, you know that it is a molecule. Alright, you're going to need to know those things for the test. We talked about metalloids. Some noble gases. Alright, you're going to need to know these. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon are some noble gases that you're going to need to remember. I believe that is about it. Hopefully you understood this test review. If you have any questions, you can ask your classmates on Edmodo. You can ask me on Facebook. You know all the different ways. Hopefully you're watching this on iTunes. If not, you need to go to the iTunes store, type in Passafume, and subscribe to these lessons. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.